Welcome to my nightmare. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to some slight darkness due to a scaffolding here at the Hydro-Quebec building of Quebec, actually. The headquarters of Hydro-Quebec. The company that still apparently owes us all paying customers, I don't know, like millions of fucking dollars from overcharging us for I don't know how long for electricity. So we'll see if that ever materializes. Get some kind of big credit off our bills there. I just paid off a big bill on my Hydro-Quebec bill. 700 bones I owed them. Just paid it all off thanks to my income tax return. That must be the president's beamer there. Huh? Anyway, so yeah, I thought that would be kind of a sort of a clever way to start this video. And yeah, I don't think I ever walked. Whoa, there's an old Volvo, 740, 760. Good old Greyhound. I'll be taking one tomorrow morning, right to Ottawa. Tomorrow morning, the 23rd, excuse me. Which is the complete opposite of a scrap. STM scrap. You see that just went by there. Yep, I'm zooming east, looking east on Rene Levesques Boulevard, formerly known as Dorchester. Rene Levesques was the most, one of the most respected premiers of Quebec, Le Quebec. And I done a couple of walks on this boulevard, but man, that Volvo was clean. Somebody really loves that car, eh? Yeah, I've done a couple of walks on this boulevard, but not completely, since it is a very long street. Yeah. So now we're approaching Saint Laurent Street, aka the main. Look at the beautiful lighting on this here, right here. Look at this old buildings here. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that nice? Yeah, a little bit of wind there. Good thing I'm not filming in that direction, which is north. And now we are in the Chinatown sector of town. Yeah. Beautiful mural there. Very nice. And of course, you know, when you're in Chinatown, when it constantly, oh, beautiful Mazda RX-8. People got their cars out. I forgot how to mention how this is day 2 of this fantastic, finally feels like spring weather. Sunny, clear skies. Temperature is currently about 12-13 degrees Celsius. And there's more scrap for you scrap lovers. Nova Scrap, made in Quebec. Well, where was I here? What was I talking about? Oh, snap. Look at that Beamer. What the fuck is that? 7 Series? That's a rare convertible, man. That's a big mutter. I think that's a V8 or V12. Let's see how good my zoom is. It's got a company plate. It is a 650, that's what it is. That's a hell of a car. Like most type of rare cars, you know. There's the Bixie bikes. Look at that. They're bringing them to be enjoyed for people to rent on a short-term basis, of course. So many things to distract me. I'm losing track of what the hell I was talking about. Don't ask me what that dome-shaped thing is. I don't know what the fuck that is. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, it's a fine evening. It's about 13 degrees or so, 12, probably about 55 Fahrenheit. So yeah, that's the thing tomorrow, man. Greyhound, old MCI, out to Ottawa for the day. Come back at night, just like I always do. I almost thought about calling my aunt and uncle Rob, actually, who live in Orleans, which is a suburb, scrap, to you know, ask them if I could sleep over and spend 2 days, because I'm too cheap and too poor to actually afford, you know, to fucking pay myself a hotel or motel and all that. Bah. I'm like, you know what, I don't feel like asking them, and I don't know, just not feeling it. Guess I'm too independent. The main, La Rue Saint Laurent Boulevard, Chinatown. Le quartier chinois, as we say in French. Yeah. Well, you know, it's not really warm. It's kind of warm because, you know, when your fingers are cold still, it's not that warm, eh? Wouldn't be feeling that if I was in the sun. I wish it was sunny, but, well, I had this lady come by earlier, and she came to buy this James Brown frame I had for the longest time, but she was given to me by an ex-friend. That's the only reason why I sold it. Well, I got too many fucking pictures and frames as it is. Anyway, that is Hôpital Saint-Luc, I think. I think that's St. Luc Hospital. I think, I'm not positive. That's where you get your drugs over there. I don't know that for sure. Don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. I don't know. Not that I've tried. That's one of the reasons why marijuana should be legalized. It's fucking annoying to have to go ask strangers, hey, you got some weed? And then they think you're a cop, fucking tall guy like me. And you don't know what you're getting. You're getting some swag, some crap. It's too strong. It's too weak. Whatever. You know what I mean? It's just junk. It's crap. It's crap. It's no good, man. It needs to be controlled. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Did I mention it was Sunday? Look at this place, eh? Le Broadway. Funky Broadway. Sure it ain't cheap. Look at this so-called GMC over here. What does it say? I don't fucking care. Yeah, mostly old buildings here. No, sorry, that's not St. Luc Hospital. It looks like a hospital. I think it's an ex-hospital. I think it's one of the several old hospitals that closed their doors over the last couple of years. Ooh, look at this Camaro convertible. I know a guy actually wants to buy one of these. Yeah. You know it's Sunday when you haven't filmed anything responding. If it was a weekday, I would have gotten something by now, you know? Well, I'm bound to get an ambulance, I guess, sometime soon because, like I said, I am getting near St. Luc Hospital. I filmed a vintage elevator in here. I think it was an Otis. Yeah, I think it's a lawyer's office. There's you can see part of old Montreal down there. Yeah. Well, you know it's still April when you're an avid, no, not avid, I'm obsessed with classic cars. I'm obsessed with chrome. I'm obsessed with beautiful designs of the past, and I have yet to see something interesting. All I see are these fucking modern, boring cars, with a few exceptions. One of the things I like about that Honda Accord is that green, beautiful green color. Wish you'd see more of that, but no, every car today has to be fucking black, white, silver, or gray. Or black, or silver, gray. And that's it. That's all it is. Especially when you're in the downtown areas. Oh, that's nice, eh? Very nice. I like it. I like. The Candlewood Suites. I wonder how they came up with that name. I wonder if that's a chain, probably. Probably. Oh yeah, where are we here? What's the cross street here? Let's see. Let's see here. Is when the camera gets out of focus like that. Come on, focus. There we go. So Rene Levesques and Hotel de Ville. And Hotel de Ville is French for City Hall. Yeah. I'm gonna film this until Barrie. I'm actually going to Barrie, UQAM to buy my bus ticket, so I don't have to worry about that tomorrow and wait in line and lose time, yada yada. Look at that Toyota Corolla to deliver Domino's pizza. What does that tell you? You know what that says? You can't kill these cars, but there's so fucking many of these cars. They don't die. They don't die. I'm telling you. What kind of a fucking weird name is that for a hotel? Why is it called Chrome? You know, that's ironic. I was just fucking talking about how I like these chrome cars. Oh, that's what I like too. Dude. I love that Charger, man. One of the few modern cars that I love. That I like. Look at the beautiful reflection there. The vintage or old hospital reflecting into this hotel with the fucking name I don't understand. What kind of a name is Chrome for a hotel? I don't understand these fucking names anymore for businesses. Prohibition. It's a boutique store for clothing. I don't get that. Then there was that one place I saw, it was called Inferno. I don't get it. I really, it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. You know when you're a traditionalist like me, you know, Anyway, oh yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's why I saw that police cruiser, because there's a police station in the back here. Poste de police 21 là. Yeah, there's the cruisers right there actually. Looks like it's mostly charged. Why is my camera going out of focus like that? Focus! Focus! I think it has something to do with the wind, the cold, slight wind, that's what it is. Anyway, nice street. Look at beautiful old buildings. Look how beautiful that is. Gorgeous. I'll never make... Oh, snap! There's an ambulance. Oh, he's going right past the hospital. Oh, I like that Dodge. One of my subscribers, I think he's a paramedic. He works for Urgence Santé, and he says to me, he says, if you see an ambulance with its lights flashing and he's going at a good speed, it could be that he's silently responding, so that if the victim, for example, is having a heart attack, the siren doesn't put more stress on a grave situation that they're already in. Yeah. Yeah, you see, it keeps going out of focus just by the fact that I'm moving a bit, and just the slightest wind and the cold. Fucking every digital camera I had, no, this one and the last digital camera I had, the D3100, same thing. They go out of focus like that. The slightest wind, the slightest movement. What are you gonna do? Nothing's fucking perfect. Speaking of nothing perfect, another example of Toyota's in what I call demise in styling. You know, as much as I'm not into Cadillac Escalades, that fucking Escalade is way more interesting than most Toyotas. Yeah. And there you have it. What is this place? Résidence Université de Montreal. UQAM. That there, the old St. Luke Hospital. Scrap! Oh, look at that, there's like an overpass, like a passerelle up there or something. What is that? What the fuck is that? It is a passageway, isn't it? Wow, is that new? It's trippy, I can't even make it up practically. Well. Well. What are we at now? We are at... Oh yeah, the fucking street signs are all on the other side. On va checker ça là. Which translates to... We're gonna check that right now. It is... Oh, I can't fucking see it. C'est quoi la calice de rue là? Sanguinet. Which does not translate, by the way. It's an interesting name though, because Sanguinet, sang, is blood. Which is funny because that's where the hospital is and they specialize in blood. You know what I mean? See what I mean? Huh? Huh? Look at this. They call that a fucking Jeep. What a joke. Why was I born so late when a fucking Jeep was a Jeep? You fucking knew every time you saw one it was a Jeep. There was nothing else like it. You know, you saw a Buick, you knew it was a Buick. You saw a fucking Mazda, you know, etc, etc, etc. It's not the good old days. No. It's hard being old school, man. Harder than ever. Seriously. I like all those pipes. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes, the camera that won't stay in focus. Yeah. Well, I think the next street is, oh, I like those doors. I think the next street is, La Rue Berry, là, which is where Barrie UQAM metro station is, not just, whoa, look at that, that's all boarded up. What the fuck? What's that all about? Of course, the camera is now showing the battery at half full, which it's not. It's the cold that's affected it. It's actually fine. It just needs a break, actually. Whoa, check that out. Holy fuck. Okay, sorry, that's part of the hospital, the St. Luke Hospital. One of the hospitals that closed. Look at that. They took all the fucking windows down. Please don't tell me they're going to knock this down. Tell me they're going to fucking reuse that into a condo. I mean, just to knock all that down, it's so massive, it's so much next to the streets that it would cause so much dust, wouldn't it? I don't want to think about it. I just hope they reuse that building. You know, seriously, that's, to me, repurposing, it's everything. I don't fucking throw anything away unless it's totally necessary. You know, that's totally the item. If it's totally done, finished, then I reuse it. Then I throw it out. Oh, wow. Look at that beautiful bike. Sweet Harley. Yeah, man. Now we're at Saint Denis Street. Well, actually, that's what the English call the street, but actually it's Saint Denis Street. I remember I was here a couple of years ago at this hospital. I stopped here to take a piss because I'm a coffee drinker, you know. And right here across the street where I'm pointing, there was a Chevy Celebrity. I'd say 86. The thing was fucking mint condition, man. I should have made a video of it and I didn't. I kind of regret it. It's not that it's rare. It's not that it's valuable. Actually, no, it is kind of rare, come to think of it. It's not valuable, it's just rare. It's just like so many of us, we remember these cars from our childhood. Us Generation X people are older. You know? Look at that design there, eh? You can see there were windows there. Next to that, looks like they kind of made a bay window thing there. Ah, the signs of spring when the motorcycles come out. And these three-wheel ones, which I don't know why, I always forget what the hell they're called, for crying out loud. Anyway, gonna wrap this up here. Been filming them surprisingly longer than I thought. I've been filming for like 16, 17 minutes. Well, you know, time flies when you're having fun, as they say. And frankly, I live in a crappy apartment, so I'm usually having more fun on the outside than in. So that's the way it is. I dream of owning one or more classic cars, but more than ever, I dream of living in a decent pad that has space and, you know, the floors aren't slanted and there's fucking plenty of light and yada yada yada, all that good shit. All that happy horse shit. So we're gonna finish right here at this light here, which is La Rue Berry. Sorry, I almost said Berry-UQAM, but that's actually the university and the metro station with the same name. Of course, oddly enough, the fucking metro station used to be called Berry de Montigny, but now it's Berry-UQAM. So well, that's it, man. So wrapping it up right here. I hope you liked it, and if not, well, don't watch more of my videos that entail this kind of stuff. And that's it. That's all, man. So bonne soirée tout le monde. Have a good evening, good morning, or whatever the hell the case is, and stay safe and don't do drugs and blah 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 and all that shit. So bye bye.